Before generating anything, I configure my thinking environment. Most people jump straight into prompts. I don't. These custom instructions, what I call master settings, act as a creative bias. They tell the model how I want it to think, how I want it to describe visuals, how I want it to approach realism. Notice this isn't about magic keywords. It's about creative direction. Cinematic realism priority, structured thinking, lighting logic, lens awareness, emotional tone first. This doesn't replace creativity. It reduces randomness. Think of this as setting the tone of your studio before you start shooting. Now that the thinking environment is set, let's define the world we're building. For this first build, we're creating a short narrative sequence. A woman arriving for an important meeting at a luxury penthouse. This isn't random aesthetic. It's intentional status. Before generating characters, we define the world. The environment determines lighting, mood, and realism. So I started by building the architectural hero shots first. I used Midjourney for these hero frames. Midjourney excels at large-scale cinematic environments, clean lighting, strong composition, high-end realism. Notice I'm locking the time of day early. Night, rain, cool exterior tones, warm interior contrast. Once the world is defined, then we introduce characters. Instead of jumping straight into scene frames, I built character sheets. Character sheets act as identity anchors. They define facial structure, wardrobe, posture, and lighting reference. For this step, I use Gemini for consistency refinement. Gemini is strong at maintaining facial structure across variations. That's critical for narrative builds. We created both the female lead and the male counterpart before building any scene transitions. Notice the order. Environment first, character identity second, scene generation third. This reduces randomness. Now that the world and the characters are locked, we can build the actual sequence. In this scene, she arrives in a chauffeur-driven luxury vehicle. Rain outside, controlled lighting inside. Because the character sheet was defined earlier, I reinforce wardrobe and facial structure in every prompt. Consistency doesn't happen by accident. It's reinforced. You'll notice occasional drift. That's normal. When drift happens, you correct the prompt. You restate lighting logic. You restate wardrobe. You restate facial structure. Professional output is structured repetition. Once consistency is stable, we move to assembly. In CapCut, I layered subtle sound design. The rain and city sounds are crisp outside. The heels echo in the lobby. AI generates pixels. Sound generates realism. This build required fewer generations than the visualizer that follows. Narrative scenes are controlled. They demand discipline, not volume. That's the difference between structure-driven builds and rhythm-driven edits. We've now demonstrated control. Let's shift to atmosphere. Now, after finishing our video scene generations in Kling AI, you'll see how we add actual atmosphere and sound design. Sound design and music are what add the extra dimension to your visuals. Using the sound library in CapCut Editor, you'll see how our scene comes to life spatially. Atmosphere, heels clicking, elevator movement, etc. Alright, let's talk about the most underrated part of AI video, sound design. Most people generate a beautiful clip, slap a trending track on it and call it a day. That's how you stay an amateur. AI generates pixels, sound generates reality. If you want your video to feel like a high-end commercial, you have to build the world from the ground up. What you're watching here is the real process. It's intentional, and yes, it requires patience. I'm not just picking the first sound I find. I'm building a base layer. We have rain. We have distant city traffic. In CapCut's audio library, search for specific environmental textures. Notice how I'm dropping multiple tracks into the timeline. We are layering audio to create depth. The secret to layering is volume control. Not everything can be at 100%. The city noise needs to sit underneath the rain. You have to balance the levels. If your audio peaks, it's going to sound blown out and cheap on a phone speaker. Keep it controlled. We want an atmosphere, not a headache. Once the environment is set, we move to spot effects. These are the specific actions on screen. The heavy thud of the luxury car door. The sharp click of her heels on the marble floor. This is where you see the trial and error. I'll test multiple heel clicking sounds before I find the one that has the right weight. Timing is everything here. If the sound of the heel hits even 3 frames late, the viewer's subconscious instantly knows the video is fake. Let's talk about CapCut's technical features. You never want an audio clip to just abruptly end. It creates a harsh pop that kills the immersion. Always use the fade in and fade out sliders on your sound clips to taper the audio and blend it smoothly into the next scene. Also, think about spatial awareness. The sound of her heels outside in the rain should sound different than her heels inside that massive lobby. You can use CapCut's audio filters to add a slight echo or reverb to the indoor sounds to match the architecture of the room. If you have audio clips from different sources that are wildly different volumes, use CapCut's normalized loudness feature to quickly bring them to a consistent baseline. What you just watched isn't just editing, it's audio engineering. It's the exact difference between a video that looks cool and a video that feels expensive. Okay, so after about an hour or two of experimenting with different ambience, undertones, and effects, here's the finished draft of our business meeting video. You'll hear subtle additions ranging from the close of the car door when she exits, to the lounge lobby chatter and elevator tone. This piece wasn't just about aesthetics, it was about control. When working with professional or commercial clients, consistency is everything. The wardrobe can't change, the face can't drift, the lighting logic must remain believable from shot to shot. That's why we built environmental hero frames first. The world defines the mood, the architecture defines scale, the lighting defines realism. Then we created character sheets before generating scenes. Character sheets anchor identity. Instead of hoping the AI remembers the face, we engineered consistency. This approach is essential for brand campaigns, real estate promos, hospitality content, fashion launches, or corporate storytelling. Professional clients don't pay for randomness, they pay for repeatable results. Notice how the transitions feel intentional. The rain outside, the echo in the lobby, the reflection in the elevator. These details elevate the work from AI-generated to cinematic. And because the structure was clear from the beginning, the generation process became more controlled and efficient. This type of workflow is scalable. You can use it for luxury property advertisements, fashion campaigns, restaurant openings, hotel promotions, product launches, or even for your own personal brand projects. The key is structure. Concept first, environment second, character anchors third, scene generation fourth, refinement and sound last. Once you understand that order, you're not guessing anymore. But not every project needs strict consistency. Okay, now let's make something fun. That first build was the director's workflow. Strict control. But sometimes a client doesn't want reality, they want pure artistic expression. Welcome to the other side of the Xandera workflow, the music visualizer. Here, we trade strict consistency for high-end vibe and texture. Just watch the difference in pacing and energy. Here's the reality check for this workflow. CapCut has incredible tools like Auto Beat Sync that will automatically analyze your audio and drop yellow markers on every single drum hit. It will even auto-snap your clips to the beat. But the software cannot buy you taste. The AI doesn't know what a vibe is. You do. The creativity has to come from the editor. They see me outside, I'ma step on. It cold on who wants the pepper. Time about clashing, I done the mad thing, tip, I manage that like I You have to be the one who decides to cut on the snare instead of the kick. You have to be the one to align a subtle visual effect, like a camera push or a color shift, to a specific lyric. When you cut on the action, it creates maximum impact. Don't just let the algorithm dictate your pacing. You dictate the rhythm. Still murking, but the racket stops when I serve it. Like fuck what you thought, I'm a district boy, I knew Sim from when he was serving. Like all this debating I see online about the numbers dying, but the culture. Now let's shift the frequency. The energy drops. The world gets heavier. This is a visual concept for Turn Out the Lights. Notice how the editing rhythm completely changes to match the track.
Turn out the light, I must live in the dark.
We are using slightly slower shots, which match with each entrance gong and develop the narrative. The architecture is brutalist, the shadows are deep, and the camera movements are methodical. The visualizer matches the gravity of the audio. If the music breathes, the edit has to breathe.
It brings me to my knees. Way to die, ain't got the patience. Dream of dying on occasions. Why must I feel so forsaken?
Do you see the difference? We are building mood boards, not just stories. Now I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. We are going to construct the Morocco visualizer. By the time you see this, it will already have been launched on Xandera social channels. We are shifting to 9:16 vertical, and we are cranking the mid-journey stylization up to 800. Let's build the world. Welcome to the sandbox. We are shifting from the strict corporate control of the penthouse to pure, unadulterated vibe. First thing, I'm setting the aspect ratio to 9:16 for vertical reels, social media priority. But the real secret here is the stylized parameter. Notice I'm cranking it up to 800. In the penthouse, I kept stylization low because I wanted strict realism. Here, I'm telling Midjourney, I trust your taste. Go wild with the lighting. Give me heavy golden hour haze. Give me texture. We are building a mood, not a documentary. This visualizer is built around the song Morocco, the remix, by Joshua Baraka and Shensia, Ugandan and Jamaican artists respectively. The aim is to create a fusion of these vibes, set in a futuristic, alternate universal resort in a version of Morocco, a balance of the traditional architecture and Afrofuturism. While I'm pulling these files down, let's talk about the least glamorous but most critical part of this workflow, asset management. If you don't organize your files early, you will absolutely lose your mind in the edit. Look at my folder structure here. I don't just dump 100 generations into a random folder. I categorize them immediately. Environment for the world building, main characters for our archetypes, vibes for those macro sensory texture shots, and a dedicated folder for the final video clips. When you are deep in CapCut and you need a specific transition shot in 3 seconds, this structure prevents a massive headache. You'll also notice I generate way more images than I actually need. AI is a volume game. You cast a wide net, and then you ruthlessly curate. I'll shortlist my favorites and instantly disqualify anything that breaks the aesthetic, looks too plastic, or feels repetitive. But, and this is a major secret, always keep a backup folder of the runners-up. Don't empty the trash yet. In AI video, you frequently stumble into happy accidents. A generation that looked a little strange as a still image might end up giving you the exact weird, abstract motion you need for a heavy beat drop later. Curate your absolute best, but keep your B-roll safe until the final export. Animating a music visualizer is different than animating a narrative scene. In a narrative, you want still, subtle motion. In a visualizer, you need rhythm. You'll notice the verbs I feed into Kling AI throughout. Subtle hip rhythm, shoulder bounce, fluid but non-sensual movement, camera gliding. If you just say dancing, the AI will generate erratic, messy movement. You have to direct the style of the dance, control the bounce, etc. Now, AI is not the greatest when it comes to dance styles. However, we can still manipulate our clips and movements with speed curves and timing. Other options for perfect dance movement are tools like motion control, but that's more advanced. Also note that ChatGPT is more primed to set these atmospheres and prompts, based on the custom controls. Master settings we input at the beginning of this workflow. Now that we're in Kling AI, let's talk about generation length. For music visualizers, I never go above 5-second clips. Why? Because in a high-energy rhythmic edit, 90% of these clips are going to be trimmed down to a second or two anyway. Generating 10-second clips for a visualizer is just burning through your credits for footage you will never use. Keeping it to 5 seconds makes you efficient. It allows you to cast a wider net, stretch your credits, and get way more variations to play with in the edit. Shorter generations also act as a filter for AI weirdness. If an AI video goes on too long, you risk the character morphing or the movement getting erratic. It also helps you quickly weed out prompt misunderstandings. For example, if you just tell the AI a character walking, without specifying the exact direction or camera angle, it might have your character moonwalking backwards or moving in a completely nonsensical way. This is why you have to iterate on the fly. You might write what you think is a masterpiece of a prompt, but when you see the output, the physics just feel wrong. Don't force a bad clip into your timeline. Tweak the prompt, add a specific directional cue, and roll it again. Save those longer 10-second generations for short films and narrative projects, where you have a settled scene and need a slow, sustained performance. But for visualizers, we want quick, controlled bursts of energy. right, we are into the edit. Phase 1 is just the rough assembly. I'm not looking for perfect cuts right now. I'm just dragging my favorite generations onto the timeline and laying them over the track to see how the colors and the camera movements interact with the audio. I call this finding the baseline. In general, I'll start with my opening sequence, which focuses on introducing the world and warming up the audience. So in this case, I'll start with the shots we generated for the exterior of the futuristic Morocco resort, and then we'll slowly enter the resort, then introduce the characters, vibe, and energy. Emphasis on our characters being vibrant and happy, a luxurious celebration of life, and Afrofuturism. Full transparency here. I generated the vast majority of these clips off camera. If I made you sit here and watch a Kling progress bar spin from 0 to 100% 50 times in a row, I'm pretty sure you would ask for a refund. It is mind-numbingly boring, but I want to set a realistic expectation for you right now. When people see these finished, high-energy visualizers online, they think it's all just fun, instant AI magic. It's not. Behind the magic is a lot of waiting, refreshing, and staring at screens. It is a grind. AI gives you the tools, but you have to bring the patience. If you want top-tier studio-quality results, you have to be willing to put in the time to build your library, shot by shot. But once we have our library built, we make them dance, and that's the fun part. Seeing your vision come to life. Here is where you have to trust your ear. There are auto beat sync tools in CapCut that will drop a cut on every kick drum automatically. I don't use them. Algorithms don't know what a groove is, they just read math. You have to feel when to cut on the snare, when to let a beautiful shot breathe over the beat, and when to cut on a vocal cue instead of an instrument. You dictate the rhythm.
braka, yeah, yeah, yeah. Act that way. Shaking. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, no, no. Braka, braka, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just touched down Morocco. Intimate vibe with a local. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just touched down Morocco. Intimate vibe with just touched down Morocco. Intimate vibe. Just touched down Morocco. Just touched. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just touched down Morocco. Just touched down Morocco. Just touched down Morocco. Intimate vibe with a local. Fine Billy, so she wanna take a photo. Morocco. Intimate vibe with a local. Down Morocco. Intimate vibe with a local.
As we build out this timeline, you'll notice a strict rule I follow for every single clip: constant movement. I never let a shot sit completely static. We are either pushing in, pulling out, panning, or the character is physically moving through the frame. The reason is psychological. Studies actually show that moving cameras enhance viewer engagement and immersion way more than a static camera. In a music visualizer, the track is constantly driving forward, so your pixels need to drive forward too. But you can't just use the same motion over and over. If every clip is a slow zoom in, the viewer gets bored. You have to vary the camera motion to add rhythm and contrast. I'll use a slow push-in to build tension, then cut to a sweeping pan to reveal the riad, then cut to a dynamic zoom-out to show the scale of the desert. This visual variety is what keeps the eye locked to the screen. And here's the secret sauce. I'm paying hyper attention to the actual lyrics and the microbeats. If the artist sings a lyric about leaving or isolation, I am timing a pull-out camera movement exactly to that word. If the beat drops, I'm cutting to a fast pan. It's subtle. Most viewers won't consciously notice it, but that subconscious pairing of visual motion and auditory cues completely transforms how the audience emotionally connects with the video.
Intimate vibe with a local. Fine Billy, so she wanna take a photo. When I get a Birkin, just send me the toto. Living life like I just won the lotto. do. When I get a Birkin, just send me that tattoo. Living life like a when I get a Birkin, just send me that tattoo. Living life like a giant. Send me that tattoo. Living life like a giant from the lotto. Birkin, just send me that tattoo. Living life like a giant from the lotto. Out. Tattoo. Living life like a giant from the lotto. Send me that tattoo. Living life like a giant from the lotto. That tattoo. Living life like a giant from the lotto. Tattoo. Living life like a giant from the lotto. Out that tattoo. Living life like a. Send me that tattoo. Living life like a giant from the lotto. Out that tattoo. Living life like a giant from the lotto. Out that. I get a Birkin, just send me that tattoo. Living life like a giant from the lotto. Just send me that tattoo. Living life like that tattoo. Living life like a that tattoo. Living life like a giant from the lotto. Living life like a living life like a giant from the lotto. Living life like a giant from the lotto. Out that. Living life like a giant from the lotto. Out that.
Let's talk about another secret weapon of AI video editing: speed ramping. AI motion can sometimes feel a bit linear or floaty. By using the curve speed tool in CapCut, I can artificially create camera impact. Watch what happens when I ramp the speed up right before a beat drop, and then slow it down right on the impact. It creates an aggressive music video style energy that the AI couldn't generate on its own. We are molding the AI's pixels to our tempo.
Living life like a giant from the lotto. Out that space with my G's and solo. Living life like a giant from the lotto. Out like a giant from the lotto. Out that like a giant from the lotto. Out that. Living life like a giant from the lotto. Living life like a giant from the lotto. Out that space with my G's and living life like a giant from the lotto. Living life like a giant from the lotto. Out that. From the lotto. Out that space with my G's and solo. The lotto. Out that space with my G's and solo. Living life, baby, that's the motto. Napagamba di life like a giant from the lotto. Out that space with my G's and solo. Giants from the lotto. Out that space with my G's and solo.
Living life like I just won the lotto. Outer space with my G's and solo. Living life, baby, that's the motto. Nabagamba ndi mo. Space with my G's and solo. Living life, baby, that's the motto. Solo. Living life, baby, that's the motto. G's and solo. Living life, baby, that's the motto. G's and solo. Living life, baby, that's the motto. Nabagamba ndi moving. Living life, baby, that's the motto. Nabagamba ndi moving never beat that solo. Yeah. With my G's and solo. Living life, baby, that's the motto. Nabagamba.
If you're wondering why this process takes so long, this is it. This is the job. It's replacing a clip, watching it play back, realizing the energy dips for half a second, and replacing it again. It's moving a cut 2 frames to the left so it hits the snare perfectly. The difference between an amateur AI video and a Xandera visualizer is patience. Most people settle for good enough. We don't.
Living life, baby, that's the motto. Nabagamba ndi movie never beat. That's the motto. Nabagamba ndi movie never beat that solo. Yeah.
Bad gal rise from.
That's the motto. Nabagamba ndi movie never beat that solo. Yeah. Baby, that's the motto. Nabagamba ndi movie never beat that solo. Yeah. Motto. Nabagamba ndi movie never beat that solo. Yeah. Baby, that's the motto. Nabagamba ndi movie never beat that solo. Yeah.
Bad gal rise from the ghetto.
Solo, yeah.
Bad gal rise from the ghetto. Me hustle hard but never grow like Nepo. No me make it when them tries.
Movie never beat that solo, yeah.
Bad gal rise from the ghetto. Me
Act that way.
Shen Yang.
Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. No. Braka, yeah. Just touched down Morocco. Intimate vibe with a loco. Find Billy, so she wanna take a photo. When I get a Birkin, just send me the toto. Living life like I just won the lotto. Outer space with my G's and solo. Living life, baby, that's the motto. Nabagamba ndi movie never beat that solo. Yeah.
Bad gal rise from the ghetto. Me hustle hard but never grow like Nepo. No me make it when them try sue me. No.
Movie never beat that solo. Yeah.
Bad gal rise from the ghetto. Me hustle hard
solo. Yeah.
Bad gal rise from the ghetto. Me hustle.
Papita solo, yeah.
Bad gal rise from the ghetto. Me
solo, yeah.
bad gal rise from the ghetto.
Papita solo, yeah.
Bad gal rise from the ghetto.
Papita solo, yeah.
Bad gal rise from the ghetto. Me hustle hard.
Solo, yeah.
Bad gal rise from the ghetto. Me hustle hard.
That solo, yeah.
Bad gal rise from the ghetto. Me
The movie never beat that solo, yeah.
bad gal rise from the ghetto. Me hustle hard but never
That solo, yeah.
bad gal rise from the ghetto.
Movie never beat that solo, yeah.
Bad gal rise from the ghetto. Me hustle hard but never grow like.
Never beat that solo, yeah.
Bad gal rise from the ghetto. Me hustle hard but never.
Never beat that solo, yeah.
Bad gal rise from the ghetto. Me hustle hard but never grow like Nepo. No me make.
Yeah.
Bad gal rise from the ghetto. Me hustle hard but never.
Beat that solo, yeah.
Bad gal rise from the ghetto. Me hustle hard but never grow like Nepo.
Beat that solo, yeah.
Bad gal rise from the ghetto. Me
That solo, yeah.
Bad gal rise from the ghetto. Me hustle hard but never grow like Nepo.
Movie never beat that solo, yeah.
Bad gal rise from the ghetto. Me hustle hard but never grow like Me hustle hard but never grow like Nepo. No me make it when them try sue me. No me real bougie. My life in short like. Me hustle hard but never grow like Nepo. No. Me hustle hard but never grow like Nepo. No me make it when them try sue me. hustle hard, but never grow like Nepo. No, me make it when them try sue me. Now me real pushy. Like Nepo. No, me make it when them try sue me. Now me real like Nepo. No, me make it when them try sue me. Now me real pushy. My life insured like Gecko. Glad me never grow like Nepo. No, me make it when them try sue me. Now me real pushy. My life in try sue me. Now me real pushy. My life in no, me make it when them try sue me. Now me when them try sue me. Now me real pushy. Make it when them try sue me. Make it when them try sue me. Now me real pushy. My life. No, me make it when them try sue me. Now me real pushy. My life in show. Make it when them try sue me. Now me real pushy. Make it when them try sue me. Now me real pushy. My life in. Me make it when them try sue me. Now me real pushy. My life in. Me make it when them try sue me. Now me real pushy. My life. Make it when them try sue me. Now me real pushy. My life insured like Gecko. No, me make it when them try sue me. Now me real pushy. My life. Make it when them try sue me. Now me real pushy. My life insured like. Try sue me. Now me real pushy. My life insured like Gecko. Man. Make it when them try sue me. Now me real pushy. My life insured like Gecko. Now me real pushy. My life insured like Gecko. I'm a real pushy. My life insured like Gecko. Manifest everything I want. Chant it like a song. Me put in the try sue me. Now me real pushy. My life insured like Gecko. Manifest everything. Real pushy. My life insured like Gecko. Manifest pushy. My life insured like Gecko. Manifest everything I want. Chant it like a song. Me put it. Real pushy. My life insured like Gecko. Now me real pushy. My life insured like Gecko. Manifest everything I want. Real pushy. My life insured like Gecko. Real pushy. My life insured like Gecko. Manifest everything I want. Chant it like. My life insured like Gecko. Manifest everything I want. Real pushy. My life insured like Gecko. Manifest everything I want. Real pushy. My life insured like Gecko. Manifest everything. Pushy. My life insured like Gecko. Manifest everything I want. Chant it like a song. Me put in the time. I know it's Patek on the clock. I party with my friend there. Like Gecko. Manifest everything I want. Chant it like a song. Short like Gecko. Manifest everything I want. Chant it like a song. Me life insured like Gecko. Manifest everything I want. Chant it. Manifest everything I want. Like Gecko. Manifest everything I want. echo. Manifest everything I want, chant it like a psalm. Me put in the time and manifest everything I want, chant it like a psalm. Manifest everything I want, chant it like a psalm. Me put in the time. Manifest everything I want, chant it like a psalm. Me put in the time, I know it's Patek on the clock. Manifest everything I want, chant it like a psalm. Me put in the time, I know it's Patek on the clock.
Okay, so after rinsing and repeating the processes we discussed, and you saw taking place multiple times, we finally locked the edit. The pacing is right. Before we export, remember the Xandera polish we talked about. CapCut allows export all the way up to 8K. Note that for social media, 1080p is usually fine, but I always export at 4K for that extra quality. Social media platforms will compress your piece anyway. 4K upwards is suitable for if you expect your piece to be displayed on larger screens, such as tablets, laptops, televisions, and so on. In the upcoming summary and ending module, we'll speak a little more about the tools, upscaling, export settings, etc. All the tools aren't necessary all the time. The opening text was added using CapCut text templates, another tip that will save you time in the future. Go through the text library and select your favorites, different styles, for different projects and vibes. Let's watch the final render.
Just touched down Morocco. Intimate vibe with the locals. Find the so she wanna take a photo. When I get a Birkin, just send me the toto. Living life like I just won the lotto. Outer space with my G's and solo. Living life, baby, that's the motto. Napa Gamba, the movie never beat that solo. Yeah.
Bad gal rise from the ghetto. Me hustle hard, but never grow like Nepo. No, me make it when them try sue me. Now me real bougie. My life insured like Gecko. Manifest everything I want, chant it like a psalm. Me put in the time, I know it's Patek on the clock. I party with my friend them. Father guide and protect them. How we want.
Everybody want the dollar sign, dollar sign, dollar sign, dollar sign, dollar. Yeah, yeah.
And if you spend it, me a bust a wine, bust a wine, bust a wine. Me a bend over, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, papi.
Sorry, Daddy. They were not meant to be. You just found me funny, and I love it when I gala wine, gala wine, gala wine, gala bend over. Yeah, yeah. Gala bend over, call a friend over. Round 16 and it's not class to over. Shout out to the earth, never F bad man over. Shout out to my girl, never let bad man fall down. Thank you, Jehovah.